look, come on, at the end of the day, they have to lead by example. The country's in a crisis. We have inflation, we have cost of living, everything's going up. Why do they get a different rule? They have to lead by example. People are not going to respect them. It's ludicrous. If you're in a position of governance, in political governance, and you are leading and you're a spokesperson, knowing what's going on around you, certainly you have to set the example. I mean, this is just awful for me.
Edwina Currie, isn't the issue is if we chain politicians to their desk 24/7, they're not actually going to be recharged and regenerated in order to do their job. As Starmer suggested, their family may have packed their bags by that point because they won't put up with it anymore. It doesn't feel very balanced, that approach.
Oh, absolutely. You're absolutely right. And you should bear in mind a couple of other points. One is that many people who go into politics are relatively bonkers. Now, if they're not when they start, they often are after a few years in. And if they did not go on holiday, if they never achieved any kind of work-life balance, then they would be, completely off the wall. It's a very good thing indeed to find yourself in the same queues in the airport as everybody else. It's a very good thing indeed to find yourself, as I did last week, in Amsterdam, realising that actually Amsterdam is very short of staff and there are adverts everywhere, and that our problems at home are not exclusive to the United Kingdom, and nor are they caused by Brexit. But there's another point, this idea that somehow, politicians will do things and everything will be better. I think that's a nonsense. I think the answer to many, many issues is actually if politicians take a step back and we all behave as responsible and sensible people. For example, if you want to tackle the cost of living crisis, you buy more of the cheap stuff and less of the more expensive stuff. And that in itself will help to change the pattern of prices. The idea that politicians have to be on the job all the time, and if they're not on the job, the problems have no answers, is absolutely not true. So, as you can see, Boris has actually come home. He's in my living room here.
I know. Edwina, you've always got him near you.
Good for them.
I loved that. You've always got him near you, Edwina. Bushra, how do you respond to that?
Honestly, I don't know. That for me just doesn't make any sense. I feel like this work-life balance that they talk about, I get that. But do you know what? When you put yourself forward in government and you're a politician, you've got to understand that this is sacrificial culture at the end of the day. You've got to understand what you're going in for. You have to sacrifice, and you've got to know and consider what's happening in the UK. You cannot just continue your life as normal. That is not on. You are leading by example. That is the end of it. And right now, people just have no respect, nor do they have any faith in any political party right now. And they should be doing their best to what things have they done for people right now?